Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to make a martingale collar. My son needs it for his dog show. He's in 4-H, so he needs one for his dog show, and I'm going to make him one out of leather. So stay tuned. I will show you all the products of what I use, and also I will have a picture here to show you what it looks like. Here are the supplies you're going to need. Is a chain. This one I just got from our local store. Some O-rings, 2 of them, piece of leather, and some dye. That's okay. So now we're going to cut our leather, and this is just a piece of leather that I got at Hobby Lobby. So most of these things I got at Hobby Lobby, except for the chain and the D-rings, not the D-rings, the rings I got at our local Valley Co-op. So you decide how thick you want it. My son doesn't want it very thick, but he wants it thick. So I'm going to use my leather cutter to make my strip. So now I'm going to move this tool out of the way, this cutting tool out of the way. I'm going to stain my leather. Now I'm going to dye my leather, and I'm going to use this a dark brown dye from Hobby Lobby. This is the way I dye leather. I like to use a paper towel. You can either use a paintbrush, anything leather supplies you have. This is what I use. It's fast and easy. I'm going to straighten out this edge right here with my leather tool. So I just straightened out the edges. Now I'm going to measure this of how I want it to fit my dog, and then we'll come back and we'll finish it. So I'm going to measure this. This is 13 and a half. So now what I'm going to do is get this ready before I move on to that. You're going to need some sort of pliers to be able to get one of these open, because you need to remove one of these rings. So that looks like it's welded together, so I'm going to remove one of these. I'm going to open it if I can. I'm going to need another set of pliers, so that's what I'm going to do. Now we're going to pull the stickers off of these key rings. So I was going to use these O-rings, but my leather is a little too thick and I don't have any bigger sizes. So instead of using these, I'm going to use some D-rings. These fit better. So what I'm going to do is fold it over like this. I'm going to stamp in some holes so that I can sew it. Instead of putting a rivet, I'm going to sew it. Okay, now that I made my holes, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some thread and some needles. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm going to sew it up real quick. Those are pretty good. So now I'm going to start sewing it. Now I'm going to burn the thread to make sure they don't fray or come undone. That's what that looks like. Now I'm going to work on my chain. My husband had to remove this because these are welded together, so we'll see how this works. So if you can find chain without O-rings, just an empty chain, then you can put an O-ring on later. But I gotta work with what I got. And that's how that is going to work. Going to clip that. I'm going to put something around this so that I don't destroy it with my pliers. I'll be right back. So I found some blue tape, painter's tape. I'm going to put around this little ring. That way I can smash them together. And not destroy them. So now what I'm going to do next is oil this. I'm going to oil this piece of leather. And then I will put it on my dog to see what it looks like. I will have a picture at the end of the video. So I'm going to use this boot oil. It's all natural boot oil. It's from Tandy. So I'm going to put a little bit on my napkin and just oil. I'll just do a quick varnish. There you go. That is my martingale collar. Thank thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos I'll have on other crafts that I'm going to do. And thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.